I feel like since I've gotten here, my body hasn't felt normal. My tits aren't looking the way they used to.
Wait, since you've gotten here, you haven't felt normal? Since you got to Austin?
Maybe I have in the beginning, but the last like several weeks, ever since I got my fucking COVID vaccination.
Dude. They microchipped your ass.
Dude, maybe so.
Damn. They really got to you. Do you think, I'm just trying to, like, if you had, like, this would take a lot of practice before you have, like, a guest. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because I was just thinking of it when we were, like, because they would have to, like, help carry the boat or whatever.
I mean, that's why my goal is to just get, like, strong people on the podcast. Strong-minded, strong-muscled.
Yeah.
Like, people who can do shit, you know?
Yeah.
Help me weed out the weak ones.
Sure.
It's kind of like, I got to pitch it like it's
survival.
It's a survival show, you know? Like, it's not going to be fun. Maybe if we did it naked, it would be like Naked and Afraid.
Naked in the podcast.
So
what do you think of my dick?
How about now? Yeah, we're live. Yeah. Do you have anything to say to the viewers? It's just about life. It's called Nico Public Radio. Yeah. All right, thank you. We won't edit it out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, that helps.
God bless.
This is also a very distracting environment for a podcast.
Really?
Well, when you get around a lot of people, you kind of just want to take it all in.
Take what in, dude? Girls' booties?
Yeah.
Come on.
You just want to look around.
I think the sunglasses help me focus a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess this is your first time. I've been on the river before.
Also, isn't that kind of the point of a podcast? Is like you get into a room where there's like lack of stimuli, so you can just focus on conversation for like hours.
Yeah.
This is like the ADD podcast.
Yeah, this is more of a talk show.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's
What do you think about coffee?
Coffee?
Yeah. What are your newest thoughts on coffee? I know last time you said I don't know when last time I visited, I guess you were saying that it gives you anxiety and shit.
Yeah. I mean, typically I would be drinking coffee and kind of sitting at my desk or something. You're on TV. Typically I would drink coffee and then, work at my computer or something. I don't think that works too well for me. I also don't think I can be an everyday coffee drinker. But I've realized, if I have it, I just don't want to have it every day. But if I have it once in a while, that can be okay for me. Also, I've had coffee a couple times before my big field trip days out on the town, and I get so exhausted that it wakes me up in the morning maybe a little bit, and it doesn't make me depressed.
Wait, so you get exhausted, from the coffee or from the day?
From the day.
From the day, and then I see what you mean.
I mean, caffeine works better for me if I take caffeine to do something physical.
Yeah.
And actually put
That's
it to
true.
work.
That's true.
But if I drink caffeine and sit on the couch, then that's no bueno.
That's true. I think it's a very physical stimulant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like your nervous system affects. I think the biggest thing I noticed for me about caffeine is like it makes me. I mean, I think it does this for everybody. It makes you more extroverted. It makes you more. It pulls my attention, my like consciousness like outwards. Like so I'm like more focused on the external environment, or like I can just talk more too.
Yeah.
You know, I can project more, articulate better. So I like it for that. I think for like talking or anything social, it's good.
Yeah, I heard Jerry Seinfeld talk about it once. I think he didn't drink coffee for a while until later, like maybe in his 40s or something like that. And then he was like, it just makes me want to talk. And comedy is perfect for that.
Is that why he started? Did he say that in Comedians in Cars?
Maybe, or maybe he was talking about it in some interview. But he was saying even for like writing, like you want to be able to, you basically want to get your mind so it like talks. So it's perfect for that, or for his show too. Just it makes you want to talk.
It's true.
But what does alcohol do? Does it make you want to talk?
I don't know. For me, I mean, it depends on the person.
Because I was thinking about coffee. Like, what is it? Does it make you just kind of go on autopilot a little more and not second guess yourself a little bit as much? Or does it...
Coffee or alcohol?
Yeah, caffeine. Coffee. Does it...
I think, yeah.
Or just speeds you up, or like makes you focus in more and you don't drift off as much?
I think that boosted like confidence kind of too.
Yeah.
I think it's all dopamine related. Like it norepinephrine and dopamine, like adrenaline and dopamine, like they like synergize. And so like coffee boosts your dopamine a little bit and your norepinephrine, and so like you'll just feel more like driven and more confident, I guess, as a result. I think that's true.
I mean, isn't alcohol a little bit similar? It makes you more confident and less self.
But I think in the way of being less inhibited, like coffee makes you more like tense. You know, it's more of like a focused confidence kind of thing, and alcohol is more like a loose confidence.
Yeah.
I know like GABA. Have you heard of GABA? The like
GABA.
The neurotransmitter. It's like serotonin, or it's like one of those, like serotonin, dopamine, but it's like a relaxatory one. GABA. That's what alcohol acts on mostly. But that's why it like de-inhibits you. I don't know. How do you feel like it affects you though? Alcohol?
Well, I felt myself just being like just less thinking about what other people think.
Yeah.
Like I would, like if a thought came to my mind, I would just say it, you know, like, or if I thought something funny. When I'm sober, I would be more like, is this worth getting someone's attention at this loud ass place right now?
Your filter just goes away.
If nobody laughs about it, you still just...
You don't care?
You don't care. You get less embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah, confidence, but it's a slowed down confidence.
Right.
Like I remember like just like walking in the group with the guys and just like shouting shit out. There was a girl at this place who had this hat, and I just tried to take it, and she was like, "What the fuck?" I probably would have never done that.
It's funny. I didn't know all that happened.
I didn't want to tell you.
Yeah.
Because I'm ashamed.
Yeah.
But it's true. Everything I've told you today, I've done.
So, wait, what was I gonna say? Yeah, you feel like it's a slowed down confidence, like it, as opposed to the caffeine.
Yeah, I mean, dude, when someone's drunk, you're not gonna have any crazy good conversations. You might have a long conversation about some stupid shit.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Like, you're not gonna be more articulate. You're not gonna think harder. You're gonna think less and feel. It's more of a feeling type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, you feel comfortable or relaxed or whatever.
Yeah. And things are just funnier in general when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Like little stupid shit or like physical stuff or like someone doing something silly. You just become like more of a baby, I guess.
Right. Yeah, become stupider.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to be stupider.
I guess. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's what we've had to come to as humans, I guess. Or like, does that mean we're like too smart for our bodies or something? That we're like too whatever it is, overwhelmed or stressed out, that we need to like drink this little juice to be stupider, to go more back into like our bodies in a way?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. Because you know what? The natural, like, drug... I mean, I guess all drugs are kind of natural, but... exercise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you think about exercise? You run, like you know, you feel high after you...
Yeah.
And you're relaxed.
Yeah.
And that can even make you, like, goofier or sillier.
I love running. Running's my favorite. Yeah, it's like a drug.
Uh-huh.
Like, I basically run for the runner's high, I think.
Yeah.
Running in particular. Like, I've been trying to... I was vlogging or whatever on my website for a little bit.
It's okay. Be proud. It's okay. Dude, we're blogger friendly on this podcast. We welcome...
It's not a blog, it's a stream of consciousness, a journal.
A diary, if you will.
A diary of it. Fuck you.
Dude, I got a diary too.
I guess it's a public diary, but I recently have made it unpublic. But yeah,
Isn't that messed up, that like the connotation of like a diary or even like blogging, it just seems kind of like there's a connotation that you're a wimp or you're a girl,
well, it's like a more
pussy.
girly thing, I guess.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be
Traditionally.
like that.
No, I mean, the way
Like, it's like therapy or something like that, you know?
It is. It's so therapeutic. That's the way I got inspired, was by reading.
But therapy has the same connotation. It's going away slowly, I think. But
Oh yeah.
people used to be more embarrassed to say that they go to therapy.
Yeah.
People still are, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am. I haven't told anyone that I go to therapy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm scared to tell people.
What, you do?
No.
I was gonna. Yeah.
But I just said I'm scared to tell people, so maybe I do.
It's true.
I think it's actually a good time to put the cowboy hats on. What do you think? Do you remember what point you were making? What's up? Oh, we're on TV. You guys are on TV right now. Do you have something to say to the television? Yeah. Have you heard of the Joe Rogan experience? This is it. I'm Joe Rogan. Yeah. Believe it. Thank you. So, that's what we do it for, you know?
Yeah.
We do it for the fans. Do you think you're ready for love?
Yeah. I have a lot of love to give, and I have a lot of love to receive. I have open arms, baby.
Yeah.
When I'm talking and I'm having conversation, like when we're over there, especially, I had this massive, like, oh my God, I have so many things in my mind, so many things to talk about.
Yeah.
And there's so many distractions going on as well.
Yeah.
So I just felt like, holy shit, I don't know where to go with this. I feel like I can go deep into this topic, keep going, keep treading, find some answers while we're talking. Like a conversation is like a collaborative, like trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
Or, just letting it flow and like, oh, that happened. Now what's the next thing? Because I tend to have that obsessive kind of quality of like, when I'm on a topic and I find it stimulating, I really want to I want to go in. I want to go in. I want to go hard and deep, and come to some like conclusion or some sense of like
climax.
Climax.
Yeah.
So finality, completeness.
And we've just been kind of hopping around.
So when I hop around, I feel very dissatisfied. I feel
blue balls.
Yeah. But I want to know if you have any similar sensation.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think if we were really like on something that I really wanted to hit it home, I wouldn't let you take me somewhere else. I'd circle back. I'd be like, And I don't know I guess if I have a bunch of ideas, I'll just try to get to them all. Let me dress this, then go there, then there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. With you, I feel like almost too comfortable sometimes, where I don't feel like the sense of urgency to get to something. I wish it's almost like I want that to happen, but it's like, if this goes to shit, we'll just record another one.
Yeah.
We're together forever.
Yeah. Yeah, with other guests, it's like you get one shot.
I would think more about what I want to ask them, and probably it would be like we talk all the time.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking hot, dude. My legs are sunburned.
Are you? Oh, shit.
My toes are sunburned.
Am I gonna get sunburned?
Fuck yeah, dude. Did you put sunscreen on your legs?
Not enough. Do you have the spray still? What do you think about God?
Which one?
Just like the concept of God. Are you an atheist? Do you consider yourself an atheist?
Multi-instrumentalist. I'm a tempest.
A what?
Tempest.
What's that?
It's a play by William Shakespeare.
Really?
The Tempest, yeah.
What's it about?
It's about this guy who's the Tempest, who gets easily tempted. He's just falling into temptation all across his life. He's
a hedonist?
He's a hedonist. He's just easily influenced. He'll just fucking do whatever. Drugs. He'll
this guy
commit crimes. He if anybody would just be like, fucking do that, he'll just do it. And it's hard because he's like successful because of it. Like, everything seems to work out for a while, but at a certain point he reaches even though things are working out, he feels empty. And he's like, there should be more to life than this. So basically he goes on a quest to find the meaning of life and how he can just be more himself and not be tempted, and just live a more wholesome life and find more happiness, even though he maybe won't make as much money.
Money? When did money come up?
Well, just success. He's just being popular and just being because he robs a lot of people and stuff, and he'll get everything works out. Yeah.
Podcast. Yeah. Come on in. So does this Tempest guy? Does he find an answer at the end?
No, he dies.
Oh. Have you read? I posted about it on my Instagram story the other week. The Stranger by Albert Camus. I already know you haven't. I already know you haven't read it.
No,
I don't know why I asked the question. You have?
I've read it.
Oh, okay. What'd you think?
It was a while ago.
You're so full of shit. Are you?
What?
Did you actually read it?
Yeah.
No.
I did.
Why? When?
We had to read it for school, I think.
No.
Yeah, 6th grade or something. Or 12th grade or something. No, I didn't read it. I'm fibbing. That's something I'm trying to work on. I lie a lot.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
I just want people to like me, and so I knew probably you would like me more if I said I had read The Stranger by Albert Camus. Is that true? Would you have? Probably a little bit, right?
Would
If I had
like you
actually
more?
read it, you'd be like, oh, shit.
I'd be like, dude, this guy is fucking
Cultured.
He's intelligent. I can relate. Now I have to explain the whole shit to you. I have to try to get you on board with it.
Well, maybe I can guess, and you won't have to explain it.
All right.
The Stranger by Albert
Camus,
Camel.
the American.
It's about a camel. Am I right so far?
No.
Stranger. Do you like the song Goodbye Stranger?
What's it called?
Goodbye Stranger.
Goodbye Stranger. By who?
By
Pink Floyd?
no. By the album's called Breakfast. Something about breakfast.
Japanese breakfast?
No. It's an old song. It's like Goodbye Stranger. It's
Oh.
been nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
something paradise.
Yeah, it's not about that either.
Who sings that song? It's a band called
The Beach Boys or some shit.
Supertramp.
I don't care.
All right, sorry. Just tell me about The Stranger, dude. But get to the point. No offense.
Okay, so I was gonna say it kind of reminds me of that. I think because it follows this guy and like I think he's the narrator. I could be wrong though. And he just like goes through life and he. Do you want me to give it away?
How many pages is it?
It's not that long, and it's pretty easy to read.
Less than 100?
I think less than 200.
How big are the
Maybe.
words?
I think it's like pretty big.
Any
and
pictures?
Easy to read. No pictures.
Fuck. Fiction or nonfiction?
It's fiction. It's a novel.
Well, do you want me to read it, or do you want to spoil it for me and I'll read it, or do you want to spoil it for me and I don't read it?
I'll try to talk about it without spoiling it. And hopefully you
Well,
read
just
it.
spoil it, and I could still read it, and it'd be spoiled, or no?
Okay, so
Is
this.
it a twist ending?
I mean, I don't know. Let's just say
Let's just spoil it.
he's this guy. He's
How
the
long has it been
narrator
out?
forever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So time's
Um,
passed enough.
he goes through life. He like describes his life, and he's just very like apathetic towards the world and like his relationships and everything, and just like doesn't care. And so he like, I guess I have to spoil it. I'm trying to.
Just fucking spoil it, dude.
I mean, he
I
ends
don't
up
care about spoilers anymore. I gave that shit up.
he ends up killing somebody, and then like even after he kills that person, he doesn't like. Fuck, I forget how he ends up killing somebody, but like not with like malicious intent really. It's kind of like an accident type of thing. I don't know. And so, but even after that happens, he's like, I believe talking first person. He just still has no like any sense of like remorse or anything really, and just still talks in like the same tone. It's still like very apathetic. Just describes things like super chronologically, objectively, like as they happened. And I forget what happens at the end of the book, but like he's like in jail and about to, I think, get like executed. And then there's like a priest or something that comes up and talks to him, and like because Albert Camus is like this existential philosopher, and so it turns into like this very like philosophical like musing that through like the priest character, I guess, kind of brings out. And then I think he dies. You know, he gets executed. Like, that's it.
Dude, that's such a lame fucking cop out when people make a story and then they just die at the end.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he dies. I think. I don't know. But no, he lived to tell the story. If he's the narrator, I'm not sure.
Dude, I'm starting to think you haven't read this either.
I don't think it's been so long.
Yeah.
But
maybe we'll start a book club, and that can be our first.
yeah, we should start a book club. I want to join or start a book club in Austin. That's one of the things.
Oh yeah. Did they just turn it up a notch or something? Did it just get hotter? Like, I
So
feel
hot.
like in the last 30 seconds.
Last 30 seconds. It's hot.
Should we,
We should start going back.
yeah, dude. I'm not having fun anymore.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
This is a bad idea. This sucks. Why'd you bring me out here?
I like all the attention we're getting. That's
Yeah, I
pretty
like
dope.
how you can just do something and then people will just think you're like cool.
Yeah. Like, dude, I could have definitely like got some phone numbers.
Yeah, dude. I mean, because, dude, like, if you have a podcast, people know that you're doing something well in life.
Yeah, they think you're culturally relevant.
And no one can just have a podcast. Like, you gotta
You gotta apply for that shit.
you gotta apply. You gotta get a sponsor. Which reminds me, today's podcast is sponsored by Coppertone sunscreen. What can't I say about Coppertone? One of my favorite sunscreens. I put it on. You know what, dude? Sometimes I'll even put a little bit of Coppertone on when I'm inside and there's no sun. Just because it'll like kind of like the smell, the feeling. I'm like, oh, I'm at the beach right now. Maybe I'll put on Baywatch or something aquatic theme, maybe Lilo and Stitch, something like that. And I'll just put on Coppertone, lather myself up, put a towel on the living room. And it's edible too. That's one of the best parts about it.
It's good for your skin.
I mean, that seems like I don't want to cuss as much anymore. That seems like a messed up thing that God or whatever alien put us here is like, we should just be allowed to be outside
Yeah.
and be fine.
Yeah.
That's one of my,
What the fuck?
I mean, I have a lot of gripes with,
Human
like there's some
design.
cool stuff that we have, but like some things it's like, like it would have been cool if the whole planet was just able to be lived on without the threat of sun or temperatures that are going to kill you on both ends.
Right.
Too cold, too hot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of flaws in human design. Like, yeah, why would we be born? I mean, sunscreen, like, the invention of sunscreen must have been so profitable because they're like, hey, here's a clear flaw, something missing in the human DNA that you get fucking burned when you stand out in the sun. So we invented something that...
Let me ask you this, though. And I don't know, did humans do this to ourselves? Did we evolve to not have as much fur because we were just inside all the time? And so we can get sunburned? Because do other animals get sunburned? Do monkeys get sunburned? Is it because we just stayed inside for so many years that we lost the ability to be outside as much?
I don't think that, because how long have we been inside? A few hundred years? Or like a few thousand, I don't know, a few
I've
thousand
been
years?
inside my whole life.
I think we just lost hair. I don't know why. Why would we lose hair? Yeah, because that's what it does, right? It protects you from the sun and stuff.
It doesn't make sense to me, dude. I also don't get why we have to brush our teeth.
Brushing teeth. Well, I thought it was a scam. But
I did too, dude.
But I got my teeth whitened a few months ago, and ever since then I've been pretty religious about brushing my teeth because it keeps them white.
I mean, I know we have to do it, but it just seems wrong.
One of the ways that I first heard about the raw food diet. You heard of that? Have I talked to you about that before?
Yeah, remind the viewers.
So, but like when you it's like a subset of like veganism where you only eat like fruits and vegetables. You only like whole or raw foods that are like not cooked or anything. And like one of the first ways that I heard about that is because they were saying that if you eat like in that way, then it like protects you naturally from the sun. It like gives you like internal SPF.
Really?
You know, because I mean, it's true and to some extent. There's like compounds. I think this one called lycopene that is supposed to like increase your internal like SPF, like so you're more resistant to the sun. But yeah, and one of the things they were saying is that like oils and fat, like when we eat oil, it gets like goes to like the top of the skin, so it like bakes in the sun almost, and that's what like causes us to get like sunburnt like we do. I don't know.
I mean, maybe, but you still get sunburnt with sunscreen.
Yeah.
You still can't if you're out in the sun all day.
Yeah.
It's still not good for you.
Yeah, I like.
So
right. I don't think.
It could. I'm sure there's things that make it better.
Do you think if you were a caveman, or you were just eating what you could find in nature, like you would get as sunburnt as you do?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we got more melanin over time, and that's why like we're not supposed to live in this climate, with our skin tone.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be in Ireland or wherever.
Yeah.
And
that's true too.
That's the problem, really. We're not supposed to live in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
So.
That's so true.
So our skin got whiter when we moved to these cold places.
Yeah.
You don't need it as much.
Yeah.
That's why,
right.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Because, if you have darker skin, you live in a hotter climate, you're still not as likely to get sunburned.
We figured it out.
Problem solved.
Does that make me think that people should just live where they're born? Are people supposed to just live where they're born forever?
Like live where they originate? I mean, like I was born in Chicago, but...
Yeah, but like before that, wherever your ancestors came.
Maybe. But there would racism or whatever, like it wouldn't necessarily exist. Because every race would just live together. Every nationality, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we've gone too far. I mean, there's intermixed, mixed race people.
You heard it here first. We've gone too far.
We've gone too far, dude. No, but too far for them to go back to they don't have a true like homeland. They're not like a pure nationality anymore.
Mm-hmm. But it's interesting how like, there's still problems. Even if people look the exact same, you still have like, oh, these people, they live on that side of the river. We live over here. And there's different tribes that hate each other.
Yeah, like Israel and Palestine, or I mean... Well, that's kind of different. But
yeah, I have no idea. I was told by my agent not to speak on the matter, to stay as quiet as possible.
Yeah.
The podcast is going to end soon. Is there anything else you wanted to get out, dude?
No, I have nothing.
I feel so uncomfortable.
Why?
I just feel wet.
Yeah.
My feet are hot.
My arms are so